Good afternoon, everybody, and thanks so much for joining us here on KXAN Live. I'm Will Dupree here in the KXAN Live studio, looking out on this pretty beautiful day out here in Austin. And today, something really fun is getting started. So we're talking about a little bit of a competition that's beginning between two of our meteorologists, the evening versus the morning. Of course, we're talking about Chief Meteorologist David Yeomans and morning meteorologist Kristen Curry. They are, through the month of November, competing to see who can raise the most money for a particular charity here in Austin. So to bring in and talk about a little bit more about what this fundraiser is exactly, we have Chief Meteorologist David Yeomans here. David, thank you for being here.
Hey, good afternoon. I got the boxing gloves on to go head-to-head with Kristen, and I'm really excited about this competition the next few weeks.
So we will get into more about the total money that has been raised so far, and donations have been coming in, which is a great thing.
Awesome.
However, I want you to tell people what this benefits exactly. It is a specific charity here in Austin.
This is for the Central Texas Food Bank, and the thing is, you know, we joke about a competition, me versus Kristen. Whoever wins, everybody's going to win here, because this competition is all about making sure that all of our neighbors here in Central Texas have something to eat on Thanksgiving. You know, the Central Texas Food Bank here in Austin, they help about 75,000 people every week across 21 counties. So this is a huge effort. I don't know if you've ever driven past their big warehouse and offices over in Southeast Austin, but I mean, the scope of this thing is just absolutely tremendous. And of course, the need and the demand increases around the holidays. So we're really privileged to take part in this for Thanksgiving.
And if you all are looking at the screen there in the middle of us, this is video from some of their giveaways that they had done in the year previous. During the pandemic, they saw such need rise, and that really has not gone away even through this holiday season, David.
No, and what I didn't realize, I'm ashamed to say it, Will, 1 in 4 children right here in Central Texas are at risk of hunger. 1 in 7 people, including adults, are at risk of hunger. And these are not, you know, overwhelmingly, they're not homeless people, they're not unemployed people. These are working families with children who are just struggling to make ends meet. They have a job, but they might be food insecure still, which means they don't always have enough food to put on the table for everyone.
Yeah, you did mention some of that data from the Central Texas Food Bank. I just want to highlight a few of these points there. Again, you said 1 in 4 children here in Central Texas are at risk of going hungry, and then 1 in 7 people. That is such a high statistic there. 93% of food bank clients are not homeless. As David just mentioned, these people have jobs, they are working, they are trying to get by, and just this is a resource for them to be able to get food, to be able to provide for their families. David, how does it feel to kind of compete in this? This is such a nice, friendly competition, we'll say, and it has such a great goal at the end.
It's great, and you know, Thanksgiving actually is my favorite holiday, which some people think is weird, but I love, you know.
I love it too.
Yeah, that's great. As long as, you know, of course, the COVID precautions are taken.
Right.
I just love gathering with friends and family and loved ones, whether it's the family you're born with or the family you've met along the way. Not having an expectation to give gifts to each other like you have on some other holidays, and just gathering around a good meal. So I get to enjoy my favorite holiday while knowing that everybody here in Central Texas who's going to help us out with this fundraiser can increase the amount of people who are also enjoying their Thanksgiving, which is really important.
As I mentioned at the outset of this competition, this fundraising goal that we have is between Chief Meteorologist David Yeomans and our morning meteorologist Kristen Curry. So we do want to give her kind of her due diligence and let her have a pitch out there. So take a look at this video that she sent in just a little while ago.
Hello, KXAN Live, friends and family. We are gearing up for our Friendsgiving challenge. I am taking on David Yeomans in this donation fundraiser. So basically what we're asking for is for you guys to open your hearts, open your wallets, and donate to the Central Texas Food Bank. Especially this time of year, it is so important that we make sure everybody in our community has something to look forward to on Thanksgiving Day when it comes to that good, healthy meal. So our friends at the Central Texas Food Bank are helping us out with this, so we're doing our part to raise some money. Here's the deal though, when you donate, ignore Team David, okay? Not something, don't even go there. Team Kristen, that's where you want to put your donations. Okay, we're taking Team Kristen to the top as I'm taking on my chief, my boss in this competition. So he's been here for like 7-8 years, right? He's already got a head start. I'm the underdog in this, and I think we can do it. Team Kristen is where you want to donate. At the end of the day, it's all in good fun, and it's going to a really good cause. Both Team David and Team Kristen go into the Central Texas Food Bank as far as those donations go. So we're doing this all the way up until Thanksgiving. We're really trying to set some records. Again, Team Kristen going all the way to the top, taking down Team David. So put your donations in today, and we'll talk to you guys a little bit later.
All right, David, this is your
Savage.
chance to respond to that. I mean, she
You
is
know-
going full in, Team Kristen.
You know, I think her annual review is actually coming up here, so I'm just taking down some notes
Wow.
about her verbiage.
You know what?
Listen,
Pressure.
like she said, it was a little windy in that video. I think she said donate to Team David, was it? Hashtag
Right.
David? No, but whichever team you... If Kristen wins, great, because that means we've raised a whole bunch of money for Central Texas Food Bank. If I win, even better, you know? Go to Team David, hashtag Team David. We've got until, what, November 23rd, is it?
It is coming
To
up
donate.
about 23rd.
Great.
I just want to show, though, we have this, if you have any questions about this challenge, we have a full web story dedicated to it. You can even search for Friendsgiving Challenge on our website, KXAN.com. But just to show you how easy it is to donate, if you go into the story, you can see right here, donate to either team, Team Kristen and Team David. And this is the latest update that
Look
we
at
have.
that.
David, you've pulled ahead. This was not the
Uh-oh.
case this morning, I will point out. Kristen was ahead, but you've pulled ahead now.
And you know, I might actually reserve my personal donation until maybe toward the end, because, I mean, what if Kristen's winning by who knows how much money? That might adjust how much money I donate. Maybe I'll have to make that a game time decision. So that's a challenge, Kristen. You got to donate as well to this.
But for right now, Team David is ahead. So, David, just to reiterate for people out there, this particular fundraising competition that we have here at KXAN is going to benefit the Central Texas Food Bank,
Right.
which has so much needed during the holiday season.
They do so much, and they are able to help people on a bigger scale than, will if you and I went out and bought canned food, because
Sure.
they get all this stuff in bulk to their massive warehouse. They've got all the infrastructure, they've got the distribution, they have the client list. All you need to do, if you are able, is donate whatever amount you're comfortable with. No top limit, I will say, toward Team David or Team Kristen, probably Team David if you're being wise. And this is going to make a huge difference, because people need Central Texas Food Bank all year round, but they really, really need it during the holidays. And this is really kickstarting the season of giving, right? When we're all in the holiday spirit. I know it's just now November as of today, right? But let's start off on a good note. As we make our own personal Thanksgiving plans, hopefully you're fortunate enough to spend it with family with a big old turkey. Let's remember that everybody else deserves that privilege. And again, like Will said, these are largely employed people with at least a working adult in the household who are just struggling to make it all year round. So, we've all come across tough times. I'm sure a lot of people out there can relate. If you are able, any donation is a huge help. We sure appreciate it.
Chief Meteorologist David Yeomans, that's your pitch. I think it sounds pretty good. At the moment, we are, again, collecting that money for this Friendsgiving Challenge that you can find out about on our website at the moment. Again, we'll just highlight that story really quickly for you all. You can search Friendsgiving Challenge over on KXAN.com and find out all the donation information there, plus information about the kind of need that the Central Texas Food Bank sees at this time. So you're really giving to a worthwhile cause that will benefit so many different people. And again, we'll see who wins at the end of this.
And just to make it really easy for folks watching, go to my Facebook page, David Yeomans, meteorologist. Got that Team David link for you right there, just in case you get confused as to who to donate to.
And also, I just want to point out, this is all about fairness. So David is joining me first. Kristen will be here in a few weeks to give an update, so we're not showing any kind of favoritism on here. I will not say anything. But again,
Hopefully there's no random live stream outage that day. I know where your plugs are.
just pull the plug. All right. Well, again, Chief Meteorologist David Yeomans is about to go do the 4:30 newscast in less than an hour at this time, so we'll let you go get ready for that.
No
but
problem.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Will, and thank you to everybody else for helping us out with KXAN's Friendsgiving.
All right, everybody. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you back here another time. We hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Please, everybody, stay safe and healthy out there. Take care. We'll see you soon.